Hello everybody and welcome back. Did you got playthrough all quiet treacheries? We are into December. We are now about 8 out of 12ish months, 7 out of 12ish months through the second year, and it is time to take the battle to the French. We have the objective of charging forward, holding in a spot whilst the artillery softens up the enemies, and then charging through the end goal. And I need to do well in this battle. For instance, as you can notice, we have low prestige. Things may have mildly falling apart recently, a smidge, and so I do need to push forward. Now I am going to attempt to run to the right because I don't really want to run through machine gun fire. And this is actually counted as advancing because the French go slightly towards the front. I don't know if I'm going to be able to run out of this right-hand one. That is... Oh, I can, actually. As I have to... wait at some point whilst the artillery blows everything up, I may as well grab that and have someone catch me up. Ooh, now this part of the battlefield isn't the nicest. They're shooting at us with all their guns. That's fine. It's just, apart from this grenade, I didn't hit the grenade. Thank you very much. Okay, no, I am under heavy machine gun fire. That's interesting. Out of machine gun fire then. I reckon they've got two machine guns in this side. I'm pretty sure they've got one that's really well covering the left as well. Oh, someone got separated. As long as he doesn't get shot. I don't mind too much. And this looks like the trench I'm going to be hiding in. He got shot. Man, get to cover. Oh, main kid is the one now. Menk was wounded on the way here. I know, it took a while for it to decide he was wounded. Like we're running. Okay, we can do that. Okay, it makes me left behind. It's later. Okay, it makes me jog. I feel sick. State of the corpse is too much for me. Someone else has to do it. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, wait, makes someone wounded. He's the only one that's going to be able to do it, basically. A lot of machine gun fire coming down. Okay, well, Mank's back up. Mank, you call for me. Mank's bleeding. I'd really love to be in the position they're in, if I'm perfectly honest. Alright, now stay here and watch the artillery fly. Patch up your guy. Hold this position at all costs until you receive further instructions. Don't let the French get too close and you won't have any problem. Now, I can go to the right a smidge. I've got German allies there. And also duck around to the left. I'm gonna stay where I am for at least a turn. Let's let Mank get in with me. Now, I do love the fact that I can be seen by so many people, even to the point of being suppressed. The machine gun fire is just like indiscriminate. Okay. But the point is, I was suppressed when I was a leap and bound further back, and I have no idea who's in front of me. Like, I can't see a thing. And there's smoke, which makes it worse, but even before the smoke. These guys can shoot somebody. I don't know who. Shooting somebody. I have to find some more bandages. I guess he didn't need them anymore. I guess he didn't. Okay, let's maybe go soften up the French whilst the artillery helps do some work. When this artillery stops and I'm told to charge, yeah, I still don't think I can see anybody. I can physically see two groups. Whether my troops can. And yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, we got him. I'm just gonna penetrating gunshot wound to the arm. And that affects his shooting. Who would have thought? If you guys suppress these and let's grenade this machine gun post, please. We're not going to grenade this machine gun post. He's about to get injured. Otherwise, he would have grenaded them already. At least that's how I feel. Ah, there's a lot of loading going on. There's a lot of loading going on. Like I said, that grenade is not leaving, so I feel like he's gonna get shot. And it's gonna be, yeah, not available to be thrown, basically. Can we move this along? Okay, I'm not quite sure what's going on here. May have to do a quick reload. Because, I don't know, I seem to be in an infinite loading screen. I mean, someone's going to be stuck somewhere, basically. Some kind of strange action. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. I'm gonna pause the recording and I'm just gonna have to jump out and jump back in and we'll see what happens from there. I'll be right back. Well, actually I'll be back instantly for you guys. Okay, right. Let's try this again, shall we? I'm gonna do, it sounds weird, but I'm gonna do the exact same thing. Let's see if we can process it this time. Or are we gonna get infinite load? Oh, the grenade's gone out. We've done a bit better. Oh, they've been hit pretty hard. Grenade just missed. Well, that was a pretty good just missing grenade, I'll tell you that much. Wait, have they stopped firing? Oh no, there's a symbol. Fires with machine gun. And then do it again. This time I'm gonna try the main. Don't press. These guys instead. Alright, and let's keep going forward. Grenade away. Where are you guys going? We holding a position. That one looked like it hit pretty well. Didn't do anything. That should suffice. The French cannot defend themselves against this artillery barrage. Attack, storm the trenches. Of course I'm being suppressed at the point I have to storm. Being suppressed, yes, I noticed. Placed a grenade perfectly. I'm sure we've taken a few of them. Yeah, maybe one of them. They've given up on the machine gun by the looks of it. Go and plug myself in that trench, shall we? I don't know what's to my right, so this is very dangerous. This troop to my left is... they're done for. Charge through them, no problem. Oh, this looks like a German soldier. Hey, German soldier. How'd you get in here? Oh, I've got no one to play with this turn. Why don't you pop around the corner for me? Whilst these guys grab identity discs and search. I feel like that could become one task quite easily. I mean, searching his body for goods, you can't snap off his identity disc kind of thing. I do feel like that should be quite easily be a one and the same. Elevated terrain. Elevated position allows not only a better overview and a better shooting position, but also better cover. Nice. We're in a really strong position here. There you go, the enemy is withdrawing. Nice. So yes, my prestige has gone up. I'm now halfway through average, which is fantastic. Going through what he had on him, I found some ammunition and a few bandages. Hop to the right and see what's going on. Plus, I'm mostly gathering equipment. We'll see what's going on as well. I see nobody. I see nobody. So running out of things to search for them. There should be a couple over here though. I'll finish up in here. Well, very successful battle, I'd say. No equipment to be found. Shame. Shame, shame, shame. I mean, if I can just find a few more pieces of equipment. Perfect little battle. And then, of course, assuming that the French are able to leave and that we're not pinning them in anywhere. That would also be horrible. Because I'd like to get the extra smidge of prestige from making them withdraw, so to say. There you go. We have made them withdraw. I'm holding up giant air quotes right now. No, we'll take our time over this. So yeah. So a very nicely successful mission, basically. Ammunition depot. I've collected everything we can carry. That should keep us going for a while. Oh, nice. Hand grenade and some military equipment. Field attendant will certainly find a use for this. Great. Hey, you're on my spot. I can wait. Guys, you need to move. I can wait. My guys can do a bit of resting. Okay. Guys, you need to move. You're on my equipment spot. Do with finding a cache of canned food. Okay, no, really. Well, I'm going to move here then. See if that encourages you to get out of my way. Hey, it did! They wanted my spot. No, they're not even... Yep, they're going to take my spot. Ooh, that was a soldier somewhere. Yeah. Is he... He dead? No, he's injured. Search crates. Let's see if we can take him over a bonus bit of prestige. We got an identity disc, so he shouldn't be upset by that. About the prisoner. He's... Oh. Oh, we can escort him back already. Descent hunt. Can I search him before he leaves? I don't actually quite know. But I hope so. Searched everywhere, there's nothing left to take. Didn't have much on him, but I was able to find some bandages. I must be very overstocked with bandages right now. Okay, it looks like I've pretty much come to the end of what I'm able to find. It's going to be us smack the camp in 2 turns. Do I get a bonus for the prisoner? Do I get a bonus for grabbing the identity disc? I at least shouldn't get a punishment for not grabbing the identity discs, which has happened previously. So it's, yeah. Go back to camp. Right, well, bad weather's removed. That's great. The hospital got a little bit more full. Not great. Of course, the cold snap and the bad mood have been removed. Oh, nice. Oh, but he's in the hospital. That's, yeah, not really. But it still helps. It still helps recovery. Still helps with recovery. Hot and Menk belong to your troop. They do. Seeking successful conquest is a good plan, and the men who can implement you have shown that you are one of them. Your men will soon be back on their feet to tell them that the Kaiser is proud of them. These villagers are suspect. Oh, you're gonna get me into... Oh, yeah! High prestige! Beautiful. Few pair of sparks, put them in the back there, I'll sort them out later. I can make good use of all sorts of things, be it ammunition you can't use, spades, wire cutters, telephone cables, rifle slings, carrying straps, gloves, knives, nails, tent pegs. Apologies, I think you know our needs, Hound Officer. A few more weeks. Okay, so I'm gonna have to sort out something for food. Supply is running low. You'd think you'd get tired of telling me that. I mean, the supply is always running low. What makes this week any different? For a turn. The Luton had demanded that I accompany the patrols to the village personally to make sure that everything was in order. When Wellinger and I arrived, the mood in the village was even more brooding than usual. The villagers were sullen, and no wonder. Madame LaRoche, how did she doesn't like me. Damn, I should have bought up Wellinger's card, though. The commissioner was parking to produce a little block of chocolate. I followed his uncertain gaze over to the children. I watched and waited. The other women quickly called their children back before they could take a piece. That's what I thought would happen. Hey, Lutz is back. Severe cock removed. Nice. Hunt got better as well. Does he still have... Oh, he's still got a fever. But he's back with me. That's interesting. You've been discharged. I can see that. Plenty of bed rest. Hunt went down to being strained. One turn was food. And yeah, Menk got paid. I wonder if Menk will be in the hospital until we go home on home leave. Because he is basically my hospital child. Menk's bandages have to be changed regularly. We have enough supplies for a few days. Yes, noted. Your unit is tasked with guard duty. A few more weeks. We've got at least 2 turns, I think. I'm gonna give you over to mail. I need... Missing one person, the one I'm looking for. Poaching. Go. That leaves 2 people to do guard duty. One of which has a fever. Good luck, lots. I believe in you. Right, let's see how we do. If you see the Luton coming, drop your smoke grenade and pretend like you weren't even there. Lott had been getting drunk all evening with some of his comrades. It was very late when all of a sudden he bellowed into the crowd. "The bullocks! How much more longer are we supposed to croak here in the mud for this bloody war?" My job to be there for him. That probably didn't make any difference because he hates me. Well, nobody collapsed. We now have gone down to pitiful rations. Lot gave his fever to Menk. That makes sense because, again, like I said, Menk is my hospital child. He now feels like he belongs. High prestige went down, so I'm assuming somebody didn't do their job. The screen is filled to the brim. There wasn't much. Only a skinny rabbit got caught in the trap. It's not a feast, but it's better than an empty stomach. But it won't make a difference. Food stock is nearly depleted. Yeah. We're leaving our comrades in the trenches. Your order is to expand the rear trenches. Whole group is exhausted. Someone to spare to watch over Meng. We are short of firewood. I rammed him by the day and he's very worried about it, but he's still giving me some without needing much convincing. That should feed us for a few days. But nope. Didn't make a blind bit of difference. So I use 2 food gathering methods. And I know that the food stocks are low. I am very much well aware of this. But I used 2 food gathering methods. And I got 0 rations. I mean, I'm sorry, but I know they were both, you know, so the potion didn't go great. And I know the food stocks are low. But to get 0 rations, like not even half rations, I can't even get a day of half rations out of it. Oh, sorry, a week. Can. That now says 5 turns of meager rations. See, what the... It just didn't register. How nonsense is that? If I hadn't basically been so irate and decided to attempt to change things in my little rant, I have 3 turns worth of standard rations. 3 turns. And yet it's trying to keep me stuck on pitiful rations. It's, I think that's a wee bug. Alright, yes, because I have rations. There's no reason my people need to be on pitiful rations. It seems to be obviously it's bugged on it staying pitiful. Yes, you. Oh, the first aid doesn't come into effect there, which is interesting. But that does. Yeah, we're gonna give it a tank. He's a good listener. We need to just keep him company. Chop firewood. It's not even cold. Fun and good. Oh, I don't have enough people for every job. I've just noticed that. Well, then the dig trenches will have to wait. Latrine duty. Well. Dare I even a turn of double? Couple of days. Dare I even a double? No. No, I daren't, because I'm not allowed. Mail had arrived again. Among other things, Wellinger had received a letter from his brother, who was stationed at another section of the front. The letter contained all sorts of strange references, like he was like old Paulie's goat, and often thought about the Thunderbox game, which he had apparently always won as a child. He would also like to use his old trick with the blackberry bushes now. Couldn't understand a word he was saying. In the end, it's better not to know. I casually approached Wellinger about it. Does he hate me? No, he likes me. Your brother sure likes to use symbolism. Do you understand the stuff he's writing? Wellinger looked at me startled and almost frightened. No, I don't understand any of it, Herr Unteroffizier, he assured me. I laughed. Too bad, I would have liked to know the solution to the riddle, I shrugged. Well then, nothing we can do about it. Wellinger laughed too. My brother was always being batty, he said. Fell into the pig trough one too many times. When I laughed again in response, Wellinger told a few more funny anecdotes from his parents' farm. The letter wasn't mentioned again. He's plotting rebellion. Hunt was very popular among his comrades, that much was evident, even amongst himself. When I realized that another soldier was doing the work I had assigned to Hunt, however, that was one step too far for me. Why didn't you do your task? I asked him point blank why Lotz had done his task instead of him. Clear from his face that he had no idea what had happened. Yeah, I supported the camaraderie. You should thank him, I said. You are lucky to have such a good comrade. Hold on to that. Hunt gave a quick nod. I'll talk to him right away, he said eagerly, and I nodded, satisfied. I was in the middle of something, but was distracted by commotion at the card table. I hesitated in case a fight broke out, but the soldiers playing quickly calmed down again and dealt another round. Not far from them sat Lotz, completely engrossed in a piece of writing. He was so absorbed in the text that he hadn't even noticed what was going on at the table. I went over to him. I was interested to see what he was reading and went over to Lotz. When I got to him, however, he looked a bit nervous. He does hate me. Don't worry. Lotz relaxed and even showed me what he was reading. Pamphlet from Russia. While explaining to me what it was about, he became quite excited. The idea is to distribute the land among the peasants, to hand the factories over to the workers. Sure, I was fascinated. That would be a whole new world, I said. My thoughts were racing as I tried to imagine it. That's the future, he said. I patted him on the shoulder. I am looking forward to it, I said. Then I went on my way again so that the other soldiers wouldn't get curious. Oh, that seems to have cost me a bit of prestige, or just being me, I think, maybe cost me some prestige. Hey, straight up camaraderie. Nausea added, yeah, that makes sense. Getting down to formal, mail collapsed, grateful. Bad weather was added. One-tone nest rations, cold snap was added. Good thing we got that firewood. Couldn't just loathe us. They do. Resupply came in, nice. Wasn't much, but it was something. Prisoners of war in camp. Cool, can't do it. Mail has been admitted to the field hospital after collapsing at work because mail went and collapsed. I can't do it. Just can't do it. Well, digging trenches has a worse impact, so... Can't guard those captives. I think I can ask for time off. What you want. I don't think this is going to work. No, yeah, I didn't think so. And it's going to cost me some prestige anyway. Well, I'll try to get out of it. Right. And like I said, it's gonna hit me. It's gonna hit me not doing his job as well, so that's probably gonna be like a full bar. Oh yeah. Ooh, no, I'm just an average. I can live with just being average. Hey, Menk lost the pain. Mail lost the nausea. Mail got pain though. He'll still be in hospital with his collapse, I imagine. I don't think I've gotten Menk back. I mean, I very much doubt it. I have not. Standard rations 3 turns. And we're to the end of January, so we've not really got too much longer to go. What? 4 months? 3.5 months of in-game play? So, you know, we are getting somewhere, depending on how many battles and such we have. It is back to the trenches. That should be according to need, not according to my love for hoarding, but thanks for the grenade. It's not a love for hoarding. It's, I mean, considering the fact that I've, you know, supplied him with quite a few things, you'd think it would just be, it'd be a bit of a different message, you know? It's not really love for hoarding, it's my ability to scrounge. But anyway, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to end the episode there. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you have enjoyed the episode. Very, well, no, I wouldn't quite say very successful episode. Partially successful episode. That's what I'm going to go for. And so with that, ladies and gentlemen, this leaves me to say that until the next episode, I truly hope that you all can stay safe, happy, and healthy.